Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome to part 0 essentially of IL-2 Sturmovik 1946, where it will be flying out as the U.S. Army Air Force, or as the U.S. Army Air Force fighter pilot in the Western Front, because that is what the only person who commented said that they wanted me to do, so that's what we will be doing. I did have to make some adjustments to controls, or not my controls, but settings. Most of these things can actually stay as is. Actually gonna, you know what, turn off red outs and blackouts for now. Again, the idea is I make the settings more and more difficult essentially as time goes on. So, for now, the settings are not necessarily 100% realistic, and they actually never will be 100% realistic. They will just get more realistic as time goes on. So, let's see. I think most of those can stay as is. Yeah, those can. These will pretty much never get changed, honestly. Oh, it's too fast. Yeah. These right here in the miscellaneous section, for the most part, will never change. The rest of these, however, under flight model, weapons and stores, views, and icons, yeah, they're subject to get changed. Primarily, I think, flight model and weapons and stores. But that's going to be it. Start. And I did have issues with when I originally recorded the first mission, and I could not make changes to the difficulty. I kind of screwed myself up there, and I was also getting shitty FPS, so I had to make some changes to my controls, or not controls. I had to make some changes to in the dynamic campaign generator settings, because it was throwing far too many planes at me, and my computer actually was somewhat struggling to achieve a reasonable FPS. I was getting like 10 even at normal speed, 20 if I was really lucky. But as soon as combat happened, it pretty much dropped down to 10. I don't really want to fly out. I'll go with the P-39. I don't like its cockpit, to be honest. It's not that great. But I'm not a big fan of flying Spitfires either. And we'll go with the D2. It should be better. That's what I flew last time, so we're going to stick with it. We're going to stick with this flight group. We're going to stick with this year of birth, place of birth, which I did change from the last one. And our name is Devon Scarlet. Found a random name generator, and I'm going to use that to come up with the names for essentially my profiles from now on for these. I don't want to fly in Italy, I want to note that real quick, because if I'm going to be forced to fly P-38s, I don't want to fly in Italy. I don't like the P-38. I really don't. It's a heavy fighter. I'm not a fan of heavy fighters. I prefer regular fighters. But whatever, let's go ahead and generate our first mission, essentially. Okay, so this is our first mission. Very similar to what I actually got last time, at the end of the day. But that's the end of part 0, so stay tuned. Within like the next 30 minutes, essentially, mission 1 will be going up. So as always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye and farewell.